To an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. There are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. It is terrific to be here in the foothills of the Alps, at this most notable of modern stadia, the home of Juventus. A mouth-watering game this between two very high-quality sides, a treat for everybody here.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. He gets past his man. Chance to shoot. It's out for a goal kick. Solanke. Richarlison finds himself offside. Gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. A heavy challenge. Solanke hoists it forward, plays it out to the flank. Pedro Neto gets away from his opponents. Pedro Neto! Chelsea are experts at this stylish possession-based game.
Well, we're talking tiki-taka, a lot of short, crisp passing, and once the ball is lost, they quickly try to win it back.
Well, they can break here. Chelsea have a free kick. And that has been cleared. It's on a plate. Big chance! This could fall anywhere. Pedro Neto goes for goal. Tottenham, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. He's gone for it! It's there! Well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
Chelsea take the lead.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Defending of the desperate variety. Up for a header! Just off target.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work out.
And the finish! They have hauled themselves right back into it. He was so alert to the possibilities there. Great stuff.
Oh, Peter, you can't teach that. You either have it or you don't. His anticipation is on another level to it.
Has a pop! Tries to get it forward quickly. And the counter is on. He's looked long this time. Gets it back. Richarlison! He scored! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get them.
Shot at goal! Clearance and very necessary. Looking to break out here. Solanke. It's a loose ball. Tottenham have scored 2 quick goals here and are 2-1 up. What a comeback. Xavi. Solanke. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. There is the half-time whistle. Tottenham come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. So there was the first half.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Tottenham leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It is intriguing to watch and could easily go either way. So we're already into the second period. Forward it goes. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. That's a promising ball. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Solanke really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And it's played forward. Gets into some space. He's got away. Solanke. Forward it goes. Chance to break. Good ball. Gets the better of his man. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. Shapes to shoot! The keeper's done ever so well.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Tries a header! Oh, that's It's a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage. Chelsea have anticipated an aerial bombardment.
Just looks like mass defence.
Yeah, it's a case of needs must at certain times, Peter, and they have to respond to what's being asked of them.
Oh, good take in a good area.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
It's come loose. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Out to the right. He's there to receive it. For goal! And here's the chance to counter. Maddison. No, that's not the ball he wanted. Could move up a gear here. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. Maddison. That intervention was very necessary.
Tottenham are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
Maddison. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Tottenham disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Tries to get it forward quickly.
Chelsea are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can...
Oh, real danger here!
Chelsea are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent.
Tottenham can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
It is just a question of running down the clock now. PesJoker-MAY7 looks to thread it through. Tries to locate someone up front. Solanke. And there goes the final whistle. Tottenham winners after an absolutely outstanding game. Fabulous drama as they dragged it back from behind. Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. This, of course, one of the most recognisable venues in the Netherlands, perhaps the whole of the continent. It is the Johan Cruyff Arena. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
And already we're underway here. Gets his foot in there. Pedro Neto. Could be Pedro Neto! They've scored!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. And now the breakaway. Pedro Neto. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Loose ball, who's going to get that? Pedro Neto. Hoists it forward, looking to break out here. Pablo Hernandez. Decent looking ball. Cuts it out. That's beautiful, intricate passing. They are toying with their opponents.
Well, they know that their version of what they do is extremely good. I mean, it's a level of possession that leaves the opposition chasing shadows.
Pablo Hernandez. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area.
Well, if he truly fancies his chances from here, he's going to need the best of the best.
Pedro Neto. Ward-Prowse battles to win it back. Has a pop! In it goes! Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, for me, both sides are strong and well matched, and I think you need to be a good player to be out there right now.
Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Has he picked him out? That's a foul, free kick's been given. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Oh, some tackle that. He's had a look. Oh, goes for goal. Back of the net. And they get themselves in front. Lovely goal. Perfect poise to set himself for the strike. Chelsea. Real chance. They've done it. Once more they've done it. They just will not lie down. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
I just thought he knew exactly what he was doing by feigning to move one way and then readjusting back. Controlled trickery.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Ball's loose, who's getting there? Ginter. And it's played forward. Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto. Tries one! It's in! Into the lead once more.
Well, when the game's played like that, it's made to look very simple. You know, I love watching football like this. Easy, effective, 1-2 and bang. Thanks very much.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And he's there to cut it out. Defenders on the back foot. There is the half-time whistle.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
We're promptly into the second 45 minutes.
West Ham don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their setup first if they don't grab an early goal in this second half. They can't hold back though.
And he's had a shot! They've scored! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
He's made it two, and no doubt he's hungry for more. Well, that has changed the dynamic. He's had a go! Another attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Oh, it's a very good effort. There wasn't much wrong with that at all. We're talking fine margins now.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Pedro Neto. Shade too heavy, keeper can pick that up. And here's the chance to counter. Pedro Neto. Can he find... Shot at goal! Oh, real... And oh! Yes! And the lead is 3! It is surely done!
Chelsea are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception.
Has a hit! Oh, terrible pass. Pedro Neto. Chelsea desperately needs someone to hold up the ball here. Gets it back. Ginter. Pedro Neto. A chance! Chance to break. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Nice to get it forward quickly. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Just brushed off the ball there. Going through. Big chance! Forward it goes. Pedro Neto, 2 goals to his name already. Tried to play it through.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Chelsea really are defending from the front.
They are, and this type of pressing is a case of counter-attacking a counter-attack. It's high octane and high pressure, high fitness.
Plays it out to the flank. Face to face with the keeper. Shapes to shoot! Oh, great effort, but he's produced a save to match.
Chelsea were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Chelsea with another chance from a corner. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Cleared away. Lovely bit of skill there. Todibo attempts a clearance. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Hoists it forward. He's looking to get there first. And it's Ward-Prowse. Timely intervention. Ginter, and it's played forward. The ball's come loose and the chase is on. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance. Tries to get it clear. Pinged forward, breaks on here. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Wan-Bissaka. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. West Ham, well beaten. There's no spinning this result. It could have been a whole lot worse. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, look, it was very one-sided. Their players didn't turn up for the first half, and then it all went downhill.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. So we're up and running. Ginter. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Todibo. Pedro Neto. What a ball this has turned out to be.
Todibo simply had to make that count, and he did it with some authority too. Wonderful.
And it's Ward-Prowse. Shoots!
And what a great way to start the game, to spark the game. I mean, the captain has basically triggered a contest that should be even livelier than we anticipated. Get your seatbelts on, this could be rather exciting.
A pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
Well, it's pretty damning on the part of that defence, Peter, that he was allowed so much time and space. But I think you have to give credit where it's due, and it was a brilliant setup and finish.
Chelsea didn't expect this, that's for sure. What can they do now? There really wasn't very much in that, not far away from being a telling final ball.
West Ham seemed to have chosen a tougher route through the middle. That was easily read and dealt with.
Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Ward-Prowse. Ward-Prowse goes looking. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And this is the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between the sides. He'll fancy himself from here. He's gone for it! Just off target.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
Pedro Neto.
There's a lot of movement going on. There's no shortage of options.
So I guess they're looking to play around their opponents as opposed to through them.
Yeah, the style is designed to dominate the ball, and so you dominate your opponents.
It's got through to him. Got a sight of goal here. Ward-Prowse has a hit! And yes, it's there! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the passer to pick him out.
He's made it two, and no doubt he's hungry for more. So that's two now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
And now they can launch a counter. Finds himself eased off the ball.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Good take, and the shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Ginter. He's in! Pedro Neto. Plays it back. hoists it forward. A real chance to break. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. The ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw. That's a decent ball. And it's corner. Chance! And more and more and more. And they are pulling clear here. Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
That's just fabulous skill and confidence to hit that with such control. The delivery, I think, made his mind up.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, there's plenty that can be said about the last 45 minutes, but one thing that cannot be said is that it's dull. One-sided, yes, but packed with excitement.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
West Ham 3-0 up at the break, precisely as they would have dreamt it. And the game has already resumed here.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And it's played forward, dashing forward at pace. Has he picked him out? And the shot! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
West Ham were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Ginter. Castan. Now a chance to break. Ball through needs to be good here. Just the goalkeeper to beat. He's gone for it! He scores! Players ecstatic. Fans delirious. This is utopian. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
I just thought he knew exactly what he was doing by feigning to move one way and then readjusting back. Controlled trickery.
He's made it 3. Quite a day at the office for him.
This is one of the best performances I've seen in a while. He's practically taken on this team single-handedly, and they don't know how to stop him.
It's become a case of men against boys. That intervention was very necessary. Ward-Prowse. Forward it goes. And through to the goalkeeper. Let us put a stop to that. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Pablo Hernandez. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Gets wrestled off the ball. Chance to shoot. Shot a goal! It's in! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
And when the manager called on it, oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. It's a brilliant interception. Well, the pressure is relentless. It's a very, very high press.
Yeah, because it's all about winning the ball back at the earliest opportunity, a trigger by one player for the others to follow and designed to force opposition mistakes.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Plenty waiting in the middle. Up to meet it! Keeper's got his work done. And it's doangioi. Timely intervention. And that's been won straight back.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And it's doangioi. Gets on the end of it. Gorgeous control there. Hits one! Oh, the keeper's done just about enough. Time added on will be 2 minutes. It's a loose ball. Chelsea desperately needs someone to hold up the ball here. Has a go! Cleared away. Time to deliver. Danger averted for now. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Weston comfortable winners. A virtuoso display, utterly one-sided. Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much-anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of human car. And the finish! There it is!
Listen, it's a great start, but we've seen teams surprise themselves with early goals before and sit back. They've got to avoid that.
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. It's come loose. And that has been cleared. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
Well positioned to make that interception. He's got options out wide. Nicely controlled. He's got options in the box if he gets his... Goes for goal! He's had a shot! Hits one! Straight at the keeper.
Well, from a good position, the keeper really ought to have had to work harder.
Goes for goal! It's bounced out! Oh, that's a fine save!
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp.
He's got away. He's got the ball glued to his feet.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
That's a... Tries a shot! To get it forward quickly. Chelsea are working the ball as only they can.
Yeah, Peter, and it's a style that requires players of high calibre technique to move the ball about quickly in tight areas.
That intervention was very necessary. Surely a foul, free kick.
Yeah, it would seem a little too far out, and this will probably be a dink far post.
He's pulled off a fine save.
Absolutely terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Pedro Neto. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. And a shot! Plays it out to the wing, dashing forward at pace. Nicely measured pass. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And he's going long, and help's available out wide. He's left his man. Pedro Neto. Chance! It's come back out! Oh, taken with style. And with that goal comes comfort. No question, that's a foul.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
Keeper's got good distance on that. Well, he's made sure that that won't get through. And the counter is on. Has he picked him out? And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Gets away from his opponent. Well read, he sorted that out. Good challenge, he just stood firm. And he's on a charge. Now can he finish? And the first half is done. Reflections on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
If you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
He's gone for it! Shooting chance! They are rampant! And they are cruising away. Well, how's that for a class finish?
I just thought he knew exactly.
And the shot! He scored! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
That's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Well, they can break here. Out to the left it goes. Ball's out on the left now. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Well weighted. Has a pop! Oh, that is asking for trouble. It's a loose ball. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Hoists it forward. Defenders on the back foot. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
And it's played forward. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Forward it goes. And there's a long ball. Plays it out to the flank. Dragging it back! Game on again!
Nottingham are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
He's made it two, and no doubt he's hungry for more. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. This is threatening. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Pedro Neto. Q.tan drives it forward. Wood. Q.tan.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Just has to be done.
Oh, sweet feet. Over to the left. Pedro Neto. And that's been levered clear. Ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Now surely! Looks to clip it forward.
Chelsea are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too.
Going for goal! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, he's definitely kept the side in the game then. That's really good positioning. They could have doubled their lead there.
Great leap! And somehow he managed to miss it.
He got too ahead of himself there, thinking how he could have made things safe. Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Pedro Neto. Played into the middle. And that's been well dealt with. And he's straight offside.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Nottingham have it back and they can go again. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Chance for a cross, maybe now or never. And here's the chance to counter. Pedro Neto plays it long. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. He's gone for it! It's there!
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation.
Real chance! Surely this time, they've scored!
Pope reacted well to the initial effort, but couldn't get it right out of the danger area.
Oh, look, there's only one player who merits all the praise for that. Not only did he finish it, but his instincts for being where he was are absolutely top-notch.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. It's a fine challenge and it goes his way. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Oh, that's a foul, free kick's been given. Oh, smart save. Can't get the better of his opposite number. There's the through ball, going through. Pedro Neto, aimed into great leap. Oh, she's needed a better contact.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto. Chelsea are experts at this stylish possession-based game.
Well, we're talking tiki-taka, a lot of short, crisp passing, and once the ball is lost, they quickly try to win it back.
Pedro Neto. He gets past his man. And the counter is on.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
To get it forward quickly. Looks to clip it forward. Ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. He's got options out wide. And he's there to clear it. Hoists it forward. That's the throw. Plays it out to the flank. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Quick ball forward. Pedro Neto battles to win it back.
listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
Well, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides and with such great individual talent on show.
It's one! It's in! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Oh, what a cracking goal, but a cracking touch as well. That's what made it for me. That's brilliant play all round.
He's made it two, and no doubt he's hungry for more. Well, this is what we've been waiting. He's had a goal! Sticks it away! And they're at it again in double quick time. Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.
Newcastle go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Pedro Neto. Danger averted for now. That'll be a throw. Well read, he sorted that out. Turns and goes back. Hits one! They've done it! And right on half-time, that is... There's the whistle for half-time.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
Newcastle do lead, but it's quite a game. Half-time, 3-2. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Pedro Neto. Oh, really good feet from him. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. And it's played forward. Good idea, just poorly executed. Pedro Neto. And it's the goalkeeper's to claim. This is promising. He's got through. Loose ball, who's going to get that? Defenders on the back foot. Forward it goes. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Was too timid to make it through the defence. It'll be noted and improved upon, I'm sure.
Could move up a gear here. Well played, he saw that coming. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Well, it's a safety in numbers approach to defending here.
Yeah, but dropping deep can bring more trouble.
Yeah?
Well, shots from distance and space in wider positions, besides the obvious issue of inviting most of your opposition high up the pitch.
He's had that put on a plate. Oh, what a ball! And the weighted pass.
Chelsea showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break. Well, he has been fouled there. PesJoker-MAY7 keeps it out. Little doubt, that is a foul. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref. Yeah, that's top defending in preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Well, he's made sure that that won't get through. Tries to get it forward quickly. PesJoker-MAY7 has gone out. Finds himself eased off the ball. Barnes. No complaints about that challenge. Robust but fair. Chelsea get it back again. Hoists it forward.
Chelsea are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
Played out to the right. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Shapes to shoot!
Newcastle are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too.
That'll be a throw-in. Plays it long.
Chelsea are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
Willock. And it's played forward. Done very well to intervene.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue the situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
Tries to get it forward quickly.
Look, with time running out, they have to get the ball in the penalty box, and if it means a long punt, then so be it. They've got to give themselves a chance.
We are into overtime. Newcastle just have to run down the clock. Oh, real danger here. Pope. And that is that. Well, that's bounce-back ability. Responding superbly to come from behind, shrugging off setbacks along the way, and determinedly getting there in the end. Well, good evening to you, and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid, and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up for the header! Oh, that's neat. De Ligt. It's on a plate. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Lovely bit of skill. That's great strength on the ball. Gets it into the middle. Timely intervention.
There's been quite a few crosses coming in from that left-hand side. No doubt this is an area they've identified as a potential weakness in their opposition, and they're willing to exploit it. Well, this poses the defence a few tricky questions, and the answers have to be hard and fast.
Played out to the right. Badiashile drives it forward. It's found its way to him. Well read, he sorted that out. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
De Ligt. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and he has a goal! Good stop, that
wasn't easy.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Away from immediate danger. Bruno Fernandes. It's a brilliant interception. He's got rid of that. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
Going through. Oh, real danger here. He's hit one. To meet it, surely this time, and it's a goal! He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
I doubt he'll score too many which come easier than that, Peter, but just look at his movement. He knew instinctively that the keeper would struggle to hold on to it.
Chelsea break the deadlock.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
He's left his man in towards the middle. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Breaks on here. Out to the left it goes. Pedro Neto. "30 minutes gone. Pedro Neto. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Maguire tries to get it forward quickly. He's got options out wide. Just brushed off the ball there. Forward it goes. And now the breakaway. It's beautiful, intricate passing. They are toying with their opponents.
Well, they know that their version of what they do is extremely good. I mean, it's a level of possession that leaves the opposition chasing shadows.
Across the line, and it's a flag. Bruno Fernandes hoists it forward, looking to break out here. And there's a long ball. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And it's played forward. It's offside. Yes, it is. Plays it out to the flank. Pedro Neto. Danger averted for now. Tries to stroke it through. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. And he's there to hoof it away. And the half-time whistle goes. So there you have it. A close-fought half of football. It still had its moments. It ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, they definitely won't be happy with that half. They seem to lack a bit of desire, especially going forward. It wouldn't surprise me to see a change or two.
We're promptly into the second 45 minutes. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. And it's played forward. Chance to break. And it's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Bruno Fernandes. Now the counter. He's on his way. Has a pop! Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto spreads it towards the left. Pedro Neto. And here's the chance to counter. Still chasing the game, trailing by one. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Could move up a gear here. Plays it out to the wing. And help's available out wide. Chance! Tries to get it clear. Forward it goes. Bruno Fernandes. He's gone for it! And the second time! And the follow-up! Looked to surprise the keeper, but missed the target.
Well, chances like that need a delicate touch, and they're quite a tough skill.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Well, the pressure is relentless. It's a very... And it's been given away. Just the goalkeeper's a bit. Real chance! It's there! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Well, there was to be no other outcome.
Well, it's inspired.
Goes for goal! Out to the right.
Keeper's ball.
Pedro Neto. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? He gets past his man. Gets up to head it! And it's there! And they are pulling clear here. Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest. Goes for goal! There it is! An extraordinary start! Breakthrough in next to no time. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the passer to pick him out.
Chelsea didn't expect this, that's for sure. What can they do now? Lindelof. Tielemans. And it's played forward. Lindelof. There has been just the early goal here, and it's 1-0. Tielemans. Tries to get it forward quickly. Abraham. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Pedro Neto has a hit! And in it goes!
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Chelsea grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Hits one! Oh, that is asking for trouble. Turns and goes back. Has a go! Another chance! That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. He's made sure that that won't get through. Hoists it forward, looking to break out here. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Abraham! In he goes again! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
He's clearly asking too much with that. Pedro Neto. Good ball, it's found its target. Going for goal! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, he cut straight through the middle, only to find he had no cutting edge.
Badiashile goes for goal! He's in, shot at goal! It's off target and by quite a way.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Lindelof goes looking. Forward it goes. Cut out in the nick of time. Plays it out to the flank. Just brushed off the ball there. Oh, shooting chance!
Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
He's pinged one through here. Big chance! Oh, the ball's come loose. Pedro Neto. Chelsea have it back and they can go again. Shoots! No mistake! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Point-blank header!
Hit with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Yeah, he'll be a little vexed with himself having done well to get there first.
It's found its way to him. Pedro Neto. Great challenge, timed to perfection. Well, and the first 45 minutes are up. So a really good half of football, 3 goals and just one separating them. The midway point of the game.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, I'm sure the managers talk the talk, and now it's time for these players to walk the walk and deliver a rousing response to a rousing team talk.
Looks to clip it forward, and it's got through. Is there any support? And the shot! Looking for a decent ball in. It's a loose ball. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Abraham. Has a hit! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count. There's a lot of movement going on. There's no shortage of options.
So I guess they're looking to play around their opponents as opposed to through them.
Yeah, the style is designed to dominate the ball, and so you dominate your opponents.
Badiashile plays it forward. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
He's through. Gets on the... has a pop! It's a goal! And with that goal comes comfort.
Well, those two have a lovely understanding, and they executed the 1-2 impeccably to set up the goal.
So the lead now is 2.
Look, this position ought to convince them to increase their lead. I think they should be really positive about this now, Peter. Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
He's tried one! He scores!
back at that. That's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. This is threatening to become a really good game.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now. Elliott.
Now can he finish? He's gone for it! It's broken loose.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Just deflected behind for a corner.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Out to the right. Well, it's a safety in numbers approach to defending here.
Yeah, but dropping deep can bring more trouble, yeah? Well, shots from distance and space in wider positions, besides the obvious issue of inviting most of your opposition high up the pitch. Chelsea are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too.
That's a good ball to find him.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue this situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
And it's Barkley. Enrique. Good challenge, he just stood firm.
Look, with time running out, they have to get the ball in the penalty box, and if it means a long punt, then...
And it's been given away. Goes for a lob. Oh, brilliant goal! About as smooth as it gets. 2 ahead, late in the day. Game over, surely. Terrific audacity, just gorgeous skill.
Well, the goalkeeper would have helped to make his mind up on how he was going to finish it.
He's had a go! Ball's loose, and he's after it. And that is it. The referee has seen it.